Today's video is all about the Target dollar section. Of course, we're looking for all of the fun learning things and back to school things. So I'm taking you with me on a shop with me so I can show you all of the new things that they have right now. Hey you guys, it's Christina from the Purple Alphabet, heading to Target today, to the dollar section to be exact. You know how we like to do it around here in the Purple Alphabet. We are looking for all of the fun things for learning, all of the school supplies that are out right now, and of course, all of the good deals. If you haven't already seen my Dollar Tree shop with me, definitely recommend going to watch that after you watch this one because there's even more deals over there. Can't wait to show you those as well. But today we're focusing on the Target dollar section. If you're new to the Purple Alphabet, love it if you would hit that subscribe button to join the Purple Alphabet family. We do educational activities for kids, ideas and inspirations to learn through play, and of course, some shop with me's and hauls and giveaways too, so don't want to miss out on that. Since I have a lot to show you, we're gonna get right into it. Let's head on over to Target. I'm starting off this video showing you guys how empty our shelves were in the Target dollar section. Not to worry though, because I know these shelves are going to be stocked pretty soon, but you do really need to hunt and peck and move things around and look because my store looks pretty empty. We're going to start off with these amazing, they are amazing magnetic games for kids. They're counting mazes and where you take your little magnet wand and you move the beads into all the different sections and work on your counting skills. Several different styles in these, and these are expensive in learning stores, you guys. Take advantage of these. For your STEM kits, I did a whole video on STEM kits before, and you guys need to watch that because these are perfect for STEM kits, and they come with so many, much more than you'd get at the Dollar Tree. They're $3 a pack, and each one of them is a little bit different. This is a really cute counting stacking puzzle. I like this. This is perfect for those toddlers or preschoolers. It's a wooden puzzle. And then we have some really fun erasers, this time in geometric shapes. They also had some in stars. Some of you guys asked me where I got my star erasers, and this is where you get them. I'm really digging the rocket ones and the outer space theme ones, but definitely stock up on these. They make great manipulatives and they're only $1 for a pack of 50. I think this is adorable. It's a little plastic treasure chest, whether or not you're doing some sort of prize system in your home or in your school because you're a teacher. These are great. They also come in the brown, and not only that, they have all of the things that you could put inside, lots of little trinkets, little prizes, but of course you could fill up these treasure boxes with anything else that you have around the house. I did find these markers, which are actually stampers, which is a great deal. It's $3 for all of these little stampers. Love these a lot. This is a great activity to do with your kids. For the teachers, we have some punched letters for bulletin boards in 2 different colors, in white and in black. So these will make great pre-made letters that you can just put right up right away. These are pointers for your bulletin board, chalkboard, or maybe you are now homeschooling and you need a pointer too. There's some really cute ones. I like the arrow. They also had some that were just really unique. $1 each, you guys. It's a score on these. I actually like this other arrow. These are really sturdy and soft. They would also make a really great teacher gift or a first day of school gift for a teacher. I love these wood clips. I've bought them before and we use them. They're great for some letter activities. They also come in numbers. This is a score too. You can also make them if you don't want to buy them. They had some in the months of the year and the days of the week. So if you're learning those, these would be perfect for that. And they had some really cute pencil ones and ones that you can use to do some labeling. You could hook these onto a bin to label the contents in the bin, and they also had them in dry erase. They also had this little package of rings. They're colored, but they are metal. So if you need to bind together some note cards by punching a hole in them, that would be great for these. And these are back too. They are the magnetic letters. So we have the full alphabet for $3. They're really cute. They put little eyes on them. You can go over your alphabet. And the stamp sets are always a fun score too. This one is the alphabet, which you can do some letter activities. You can do some spelling and sight words. They also had your typical teacher ones for grading papers. Now is the time to stock up on stickers, especially the letter ones. Once again, great for alphabet activities, also to keep in your stash for year round. These are pretty interesting. They are scratch off stickers. I'm not 100% sure how they work, but it was kind of an interesting find. If you know how they work, let me know down below in the comments. Also some shape finders. I'm guessing you place this up in the sky and try to find shapes around your world. They had a couple in the pack. And then I do like these containers. They're for index card. They're for flashcards, but you could put so much more in them. I only saw one in my store, so I have a feeling there's more of them and in different colors. So be on the lookout for those. Here's a couple cute binder clips that are already labeled for you. And then of course we have all of those bulletin board supplies for teachers. These borders are great. They're $1 each. These cost a lot of money in teacher stores, so this is kind of a deal. These are nameplates to put on kids' desks if you're a teacher. They had a couple of different styles in them, basically to help teachers learn your children's names. This one is great because it has a number table on it, number line, and also your basic shapes. And they even had one in Spanish. So if you are learning some Spanish, or maybe you're a Spanish teacher, this would be a lot of fun for that. Also, for some teacher support, they have a whole bunch of hello name tags. These are also great to pull aside if you're having a party or a birthday party and you need to know the kids' names. This will kind of keep you on track. So now's the time to get them and put them away for when you do need them. These are also great for labeling paper cups if you are having a birthday party too. Just a little tip. Here are some really cute teacher signage. These are dry erase boards. I saw one in the star and also one in the apple. And then they do have the first day of school signs too. But this year on the back, they have the last day of school. So you get 2 for 1 on here, which are fun to take those first day and last day of school pictures. I also saw a couple different styles in these, so you can find one that you like. This letterboard one is kind of fun too. So if you're doing some pictures, you can just place that in the picture on the first day and the last day and you are covered. This one is $5, a little bit more than some of the other ones, but it's kind of a really pretty look. Here's the apple one, same concept. You have the first day and the last day. Once again, $5 for each one of these. These are really cool. They're Scratch Fantastic books where you scratch off to find the answer in numbers, but I only saw one, so I think there's some more coming. And here are the magnetic numbers that I was talking about earlier. Let's talk about storage. First off, this lap desk is amazing. We have these at my home and we use them all the time. They are great, multi-purpose on them. We also have your basic containers that are magnetic that you can stick on a locker or on a magnetic dry erase board in a classroom. I like all of these. They have some really pretty colors and they're $3 each. And of course they had their standard trays and their book trays and their little containers for storing all kinds of supplies. So if you want to revamp your organization, get them now. I do like these desk caddies because they're nice and large. You can fit a lot into them. So we have a couple of different colors in my store, but these go super fast. So if you want them, make sure you get them. And they also had these great trays. These were around last year and we like them a lot. I'm going to show you some new flashcards that I haven't seen before. They're more of your question trivia packs, and we had a couple of different themes. This one is a picture one where you look and find the picture and you're building your vocabulary and spelling. This one, it looks like a National Spelling Bee theme one, and this one has winning words for more vocabulary too. Every year we see the early readers. This year it seems like we had a slightly different selection than the previous years, and they have them where you can scan and use the app. I think they had that last year too. I haven't tried it, so if you have, let me know how that does. But they did have several books that were all different topics and reading levels too, so you're bound to find one you like. We actually have the solar system one in a different style from last year that we like. We also have this 50 states one. They bring this one back every single year in a different format. And then we have this big Cats of the World, which was kind of fun to look at. And the President's one, which we've seen before. So although there are some repeats, if you missed them in previous years, you can get them now. Let me just breeze through all the different styles of pencils they have. They had so many different styles. It's great for first day of school if you're a teacher, or maybe you're doing distance learning and you need a little care package to send to your students. They're great for prize boxes, or just if you want a fun pencil. Lots of different designs in these, tons to choose from, and a big variety this year. The blank books are back too. All the time you guys ask me where I get my blank books. They're from the Target dollar section, and now is the time to get them. I'm going to show you a couple of the different styles they have. They even have some licensed characters this year, which I was surprised to see. So quite the variety in these, and definitely worth stocking up on because you'll use them a lot during the year. They're just blank books. The pages are empty. They're not even lined, and they're so fun to use. A little bit of Peanut stickers to show you here. I love Peanuts and a good Snoopy character. And then these. Oh, I love these. They're Imagine ink books. So you take the magic marker and you answer all the questions. This one's numbers themed. We have an addition one here. So you solve it to find out if you got it right. You can use that magic pen. Here's another color and shape scratch one. So you scratch it off to reveal the color underneath the black, which is a lot of fun and a great fine motor activity. And then here is a subtraction Imagine Ink one, which I think I put in my haul at the end of this video. Art supplies were also new this year. Check these out. You get a 3-pack of paint. Although I would highly recommend getting the primary colors so you can make all the colors that you want. And of course they also had the paint palettes to go with it and paint cups. So depending on the age of your child, you might want to get the paint cup or the paint palette, but these are great supplies to have that you'll use over and over and over again throughout the year. Also in this art section, I saw some chalk holders. So they're chalk holders that also come with the colored chalk to go with it, which is helpful when you are doing your chalk creations on the sidewalk, because I know a lot of us are spending a lot of time at home. And then they also had chalk markers, and then they had this set that comes with the chalk eraser. So this one's more for the chalkboard. Love this money set. I will tell you over and over and over again. They bring it back all the time and it gets better and better and better. This felt set is a new one with colors and color mixing. So I think this is kind of cool, and it comes in a nice little pouch. And then here is a counting set with school buses. These are scores and so much fun, especially for the toddler and preschooler age. Here is a felt lacing kit in numbers. And then they also brought back the dry erase blocks. You can make these if you want, but why when you have it made for you here at the Target dollar section? And then they still have that version with the math problems on it. So amazing tool for learning and making some great activities for your kids. And it's all done for you and comes in a little pouch. New. This is new, you guys. These are counting number locks, which is amazing. So you have to count the icon and unlock the lock to get your answer right. These are so cute. I love these. And then they also have those timers. Okay, stock up on these. These are great. They come in different increments. We have 1 minute, 2 minutes, and we also have 5 minutes. These are great for doing some visual timing, especially when you're brushing your teeth. Use the 2-minute timer for that one. These dice sets are new this year too, which are a lot of fun. A couple of these went home with me simply because they are a great deal. They had a couple different packages that you could choose from as well, but this is a great deal, you guys, and there's some really fun math activities you can do with this, and I'm always talking about using dice. And speaking of dice, we do have a giveaway winner from my multiplication video for the Think Fun Math Dice game. If you see your name here, congratulations, you have won. You have 72 hours to respond to claim your prize. If you didn't win, don't worry, I got more giveaways coming. I promise it's going to be worth your while, so make sure you're subscribed. Let's take a look at all of these mini blank books. So these are smaller versions of the bigger blank books, plus they have some that are note card spiral bound books. These are good for keeping track of your homework, maybe making a list of all of your sight words. Do you guys remember this from previous years? These are so much fun. They even have the highlighter one that's back that's translucent. They have the one where you can write words on. They have graph paper ones, so you can get pretty creative in how you use some of these. They're $1 a roll, and these seem to go really fast every year, so make sure if you want them, you pick them up. This one's totally new here with the alphabet and the phonetic sounds on it. I think that is so cute. And then here's a color one with the days of the week. A couple more of the erasers and some popular licensed characters. There was Dr. Seuss. There was also Dogman. I think I even saw some superhero ones mixed in here too. These are new. They are puzzle connectors. So we had a couple different styles, but they're all rainbow color. One had phonetic sounds on it. Another one had the alphabet, and then another one had the numbers. So these are great to get all the sets, and you can have a lot of variety with them, or you can get 1 or 2 and focus just on the numbers or the letters. But they look like a lot of fun, and I love how colorful they are. Let's talk about the workbooks here. We have tons of new workbooks this year, plus some repeats from last year. And so I'm just going to run through a couple of the different ones so you can get an idea of what they're going to have in store. These are a great value. They're perfect for some summer bridge work, so working on these skills during the summer, so when you go back to school you aren't too behind. Or they're great for homeschooling and preschooling as well. And plus this year they had a lot of older subject books for grades 2 and up. So I found a couple of new ones that I flipped through here that looked really, really good for $1. And I did end up getting a couple of these for our house, and I'm going to show you those in my haul at the end of the video a little bit more in depth too. Let's take a look at some of the dry erase boards they had. This one is a paddle one, so students can hold it up or hold up an answer. They also had the graph paper one, which I think is great especially if you're doing arrays and multiplication. They had the ones where you could write a story and draw a picture, and then your regular plain dry erase boards. These are new today. We have a light that is a tap light, so you can tap it on, tap it off. We also have a desktop buzzer, which you can do some fun games with those. So these are new, and they do cost a lot at the teacher store. These are little pocket canvas hanging bags. So they have a little saying on the front, and on the back's a pocket, so you can get some teacher mail or teacher notes or parent notes. And then these reward certificates were pretty cool because it came in a variety pack. So there's lots of different ones all in one packet. I like these. They're kind of like little mazes through the solar system. So you make your way by earning all the stars to get your reward. And then they had all the kinds of teacher certificates that are great. This one was interesting too because it was a punch card system. So I thought that was kind of fun if you wanted to earn a prize for maybe reading a couple of books. More bulletin board accents. This one is a Spanish color one, and then they had these banners for About Me, which students would fill out. Mermaid one, super cute, and then they also had one that was outer space theme. Of course, as I always tell you guys, one of our favorites. Who wants to learn sight words? They have those too. These would be amazing for home learning too. And then here is another alphabet paper accent set too. I think these are so much fun. Magnetic activity boards. This one is dry erase and for sight words. Then we have one that's a behavior chart, perfect for those home learning opportunities. And then we have one that's more of your calendar reward chart, which we have days of the week on it. And then this one is our weather chart. So if you wanted to do a preschool at home, you can learn weather and change it every day. The flashcards are back, and they are the same as previous years. Some of them have different covers, but they are also great resources and tools. Some of them I would recommend getting more than one to do a couple of matching activities. And then we have some foam shapes, which you would be creative in using those, but they're nice and bright and colorful and a great size. These are color mixing paddles, so you would take a different color of them and mix them together to learn what colors make what. And then, of course, they always bring these back. They are the wooden block set and the alphabet, and we always see these just about every year as we do the clocks. Wooden chalkboard blocks they bring back every year too, and I also saw these in black. They're great learning tools in many different ways. I really do like these. They are wooden balance games. We have one from a previous year that my kids still play with today. For $3, they have different themes in which you would stack the items so they balance and don't fall. Great fine motor activity. It teaches a lot of patience and muscle control and making sure that all of these things are stacked without everything falling down. I think my favorite this year was this one right here with the fish on top of the, is that a whale? I think that's a whale, right? Maybe it's not. I'm not sure. I think it's a whale. We have the calendar inserts, which makes me believe that we're going to be getting some more of the pocket holders to hold them all in. And then also these come back every year. They are dry erase pocket inserts, so they go inside your pocket chart, but you can also write sight words on here or sentences or anything that you're learning, and it's a really great value. Although I have yet to see the pocket charts, I suspect that they're coming soon. This one's a schedule one as well, so you can put your whole schedule on the pocket chart and change it around if you need to. How cute are these? If you like Pete the cat, they have little pencil pouches filled with all sorts of school supplies inside. Not only did they have Pete the cat, they had other ones too. They had the Dr. Seuss one, and there was also a Dogman one, and they come with pens and pencils and looks like a little notepad. Here's a Charlie Brown one. They're just really cute. So these come back every year, and I can't recommend these enough. For $1, there's so many different skills you can learn. They are chipboard puzzles, and they make great instant busy bags. So depending on what skill you want to learn, there's phonetic sounds, there's opposites, there's the alphabet, whatever skill you're going to work on, I would even recommend getting all of them because they are really great. These foam dice are pretty fun too. This one is a math one in Peppa Pig themed. They also had a Charlie Brown one, and then also a Dr. Seuss one. one. This one has shapes on it, and the other one has phonetic sounds, I think, on it. And so you can roll these and play some different games with them as well. Oh, this one's Curious George. And then here's the Dr. Seuss one. This one is more of an active one that gives you an action that you do, and you roll and know how many times you're going to do that action. They had some pads of paper out too. These are watercolor paper sets for $3. This is a pretty good deal. They also had a black Doodle Pad, which is a fun activity to do. There's 60 sheets in here. And then they had your regular sketch pad as well. We have tons of these around the house. My kids are always doodling or drawing something. These signs are fun. They're in really pretty colors and you can hang them up in a classroom. They had also one that had inspire, play, and create. Put them up in your classroom or maybe in your homeschool room if you want to decorate a little bit. Down here at the bottom, they have these huge posters. This one is a phonetic sound theme. So these are wall decorations that you can hang up on your wall. They also had some for floor activities as well. Look at this. You can make your own obstacle course in your classroom. How cute is this? They had one in a space theme too that went home with me, and I'm going to show you in my haul. The Perpetual Calendars are amazing. These will look beautiful in a home. They had two different styles. This one right here that goes month by month with a little day by day, and then they have this one that you just count every single day. These are really, really pretty, and the price is nice too at $5 and comes with all the pieces that you need to do it. If you do meal planning, they had a dry erase board for that too, which I thought was pretty sweet. And then we have these beautiful napkin notes that you can put inside your child's lunchbox, or maybe just because at home, because you might be distance learning. Lots of fun styles on these. These are $1 a pack, and they're just kind of a fun way to add some fun to a lunch. Speaking of lunch and food, we have some juice container holders, so your juice box can go in there and has a nice handle on there, perfect for some toddlers and preschoolers. And there's some sandwich cutters in all sorts of different shapes, so you can cut that bread, because they don't like the crust, into a really cute sandwich. Okay, super surprised to see these. These are huge wall charts, or not necessarily putting them on a wall. They're big enough for a whole class to see, and there's different styles in each one. All of them are dry erase, and they have different things on each page. And look what is included in this one pack. We have so many different things. They do cost a little bit more at $7, but you're getting a lot. So here I'm going to just scroll over the different pages that come in this one. I couldn't open it because it was already sealed, but this packet had all kinds of things for math, had all kinds of things for learning fractions, all kinds of things on number lines, multiplication tables, that sort of thing. And then we also had one that was for grammar and writing, and so you can do some writing activities. There was even one sheet that looks like a notebook paper. So these would be great teacher resources, or if you're doing homeschooling this year, these would be amazing because it has such a value in what you get in it. These blank books were kind of cool. This one's called Full Steam Ahead. They are STEAM books, so I guess you can do your STEAM activities with them. And then they also had some journal ones where you can do some journaling, but I think they're all blank inside. They just have the pretty covers on them. Also, I want to mention these paper rolls. This one is a white paper roll. They had the chalk one, and it's 25 feet long. And then they also had the craft paper roll too. The dry erase pockets are back, and a deal, $1 each. These are amazing to reuse all of your worksheets. Highly recommend these all the time. They had a whole bunch of different colors in them. Definitely stock up on those. Those are worth $1 for sure. And one quick mention, make sure to go back to the back to school section in the back of the store, because they did have a lot of things that teachers might use to decorate their classroom, some supplemental activities for homeschoolers, lots of resources back there. I would definitely say more than last year, so it's worth the walk to the back of the store to check it all out. Lots of fun things, and you might find something that might be beneficial or helpful to you this school year. So I have a little bit of a haul to show you of what I got while I was there. First, we're going to start off with the workbooks. I have this one, which is for grades 3 to 6. It's Cursive Practice. I rarely see these books, so I wanted to get them just in case we could use a little supplemental of learning cursive. I think we're going to learn cursive this year. So they had that, which I thought was great. Then this one kind of sparked my curiosity. It's for grades 2 to 3. It's the technology and coding book. I don't really buy many workbooks anymore because my kids are kind of over it, but I thought this one was actually interesting. It might be good for a restaurant kit or our activity kits that we're making now. Keep in mind when you're buying the workbooks that it can also be a repeat from last year, just with a new cover. So if you've bought these before in the past, check to make sure that the insides are different. I did get this Incredible Sea Creatures book. I thought it was pretty interesting. It's a leveled reader for reading level 2. I think my second grader will be able to read it, and plus I'm curious about that app there on the top. All of those books, once again, were $1 each. And then I have the Imagine Ink books. I have the addition version and the subtraction version. I got 2 of the subtraction. One was a review for my third grader, but they're all basically the same concept where you have that little magic marker that reveals the answer. And I thought this would be a great way to review our math facts in addition and subtraction. And my kids love these Imagine Ink books, so definitely love these. And I did end up with 2 packages of the dice set. So we have this one, which has the rainbow colored dice and our numbers up to 9, and then these regular ones plus 1 up to 12 in the center. Steal on these, you guys, for $1. Needed to replenish our ink pads because we've been doing stamps lately and our ink pads are getting a little bit old, but I did come home with the 10 frame and the number line stamp. This is a steal. You can pay much, much more for these in the learning store. So $3 for both of those stamps. It's fabulous. I thought this would be fun for summer chalkboard paper rolls. I want to let them roll this out and just go to town with some chalk that I recently bought at Daiso. So this is a pretty big roll, and I think we can make some pretty fun decorative art with this. It's 25 feet long. We have the placemats for $1 where we have the United States and their capitals on one side without it on the other side. But these are activity mats that we could use for knowing our capitals and where our states are. I thought it would be fun to do as a US activity. And then we have the interactive floor art, which is in space theme because I have a daughter who loves all things space. So I thought this would be fun to see what it was all about and to actually open it and see. And it looks like it's just things that you put down on the floor, the different planets. Like we got the different planets up here. And there's even some footsteps in here, I think, as well. And all the planet names. There we go. I'm not sure what we could do with this yet, but my mind is working on it. If I think of a good idea, I'll be sure to let you all know. And then some mechanical pencils in the Dogmen series because we've been reading the Dogmen books. And then if you go back to the actual back to school supply section, the Crayola markers in this color set, the bold and bright colors, are on sale for 99 cents, which is a deal. Usually they don't put the bold and bright, it's just the classic ones on sale. So be on the lookout for those if you want a different color set of markers. That's what I have for you guys today. Make sure to hit the subscribe button to join the Purple Alphabet and also give us a thumbs up to show your love.